Hi everyone, I'm so excited today to be launching my IGTV channel. I'm Dr. Elliot Adam from ElliotOracle.com, and I'm going to do a community reading for everybody today. And this is for the week of Thursday, the 13th of June. And if you do find yourself stumbling onto this channel, people often say, well, how could this reading mean something for everybody? And the answer is that the symbols that make up the tarot speak to each of us in a very personal and different way. And so something I may say today may resonate with someone differently than it resonates with you, but you'll still find a message in there that applies to your life. And so I'm going to do a 3-card spread today about this week and what's ahead. And so let's get started. So our first card is what it's time to release, or what we're growing from at this time. So this is past influences or things that we need to let go of right now. And that card is the Wheel of Fortune. So what it's time to let go of at this time is a sense of looking outside of yourself or outside of what's in your control and looking at the external world and getting sort of, thrown for a loop with that. The Wheel of Fortune is comprised of 2 parts. You got the rim of the wheel, and then you got the hub of the wheel in the center. The rim of the wheel represents that external world that you don't have control over. And indeed, the Wheel of Fortune can represent chaotic changes or things that you just can't foresee that you have to react to. And the key to surviving the Wheel of Fortune is to get to the hub of the wheel, which is actually the center, and it's your center. And so when this card comes up, it's saying that you're learning to let go of looking outside of yourself for that sense of security or stability. If you can get to the hub of the wheel, it's almost like being in the eye of a storm, and you can let all the chaos happen around you, but you're unaffected. You're just going to be zen in the middle there. So this Wheel of Fortune card is telling you that what you need to release at this time is going on that hamster wheel with what's happening outside of yourself, what's outside of your control, and instead return to your center, whatever that is for you. That's going to give you a strong base of operations to work from. The second card that we have in the reading is what you presently need to understand in order to progress. And so that card is the 8 of Cups. And this is such a cool card. This card shows a man who's reminiscent of the hermit, and he's on that night journey. He's going towards the water, which means he's re-accessing his emotions, his deeper spirit. And he is also being lit in his path by that eclipse that's happening. The moon is blocking out the sun on the 8 of Cups. And what that represents is that your feelings, your instincts, your intuition is going to be coming to the fore a little bit more at this time. And it's important to listen to it. You have to listen to your instincts at this time. They need to take precedence over the sun, which represents your image, your external manufactured self. It's time to really let your instincts, your feelings guide your way at this time. This is a card of self-exploration, and sometimes it accompanies a bit of a sense of depression or even just feeling low about what's happening right now. And it's important that if you are feeling a little bit depressed or there's something that's really heavy emotionally for you, that you're reconnecting with what your instincts are. And this is so in line with what we just talked about with the Wheel of Fortune. It's all about returning to your center and really getting to that strong place within you where your inner wisdom resides. And then your coming opportunities for the week. This third card is going to talk about, what's ahead? What are we looking towards? All right, 5 of Pentacles. This is traditionally a card of poverty and poverty consciousness. And poverty isn't so much how much money you're going to make. It's not saying that the opportunity ahead for you is that you're going to get poor. But what it does say is that your opportunity is going to lie in really valuing yourself. Poverty consciousness has less to do with a dollar amount and more to do with how you truly feel about yourself. And when I'm taking it in conjunction with the Wheel of Fortune and the 8 of Cups that precede it, this is telling me that it's important for you to reconnect with your center and, most importantly, to reconnect with what your worth is, reconnect with what your sense of self-esteem is. The 5 of Pentacles can also come up when we are confronting a challenge in our life that makes us question our worth or worthiness. And so the opportunity for you is to take whatever that lesson is that's going to get dropped in your path this next week and say, how am I actually going to get stronger from this? Or what is this teaching me, instead of feeling like it is a huge setback or something that's really a huge blow to your self-confidence. It's important to get yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep going. The Five of Pentacles shows those people that are outside of the church. They feel like they're on the outside. And so sometimes when this card comes up, it represents a feeling that maybe you don't belong or don't have a place at the table. And that's a total illusion. You can't get mad at other people outside of you for having their place at the table because it's actually a symbol, the Five of Pentacles, that you believe that truly in your own heart that you don't have that place at the table. And that's what you need to overcome. So when I see the Five of Pentacles, I think it's important to affirm how worthy you are, what your true value is, and that what you are providing to the world is valuable, it is positive, and you do deserve a place at that table. And don't let your unconscious mind or even social media or other people and what they're doing distract you from what your mission is at this time. So I hope you enjoyed the weekly reading. If you would like to subscribe to my Instagram or YouTube page, I have tons of videos that are going to be coming out that are going to be teaching the tarot. And I also would love to know from all of you what you would like to hear more from me about. So take care, and if this did resonate with you and you would like a little bit more of a personal reading or something that really speaks to you as an individual, visit elliotoracle.com and book a reading with me. I thank you so much for joining me, and have a wonderful week.